It's gonna be amazing. And the winner for the Skaha sweater knit along is posted at the back of my plate. So grab a snack and your favorite drink and let's get into it. Hello and welcome to the Very Little Podcast. I'm Marsha, also known as Very Little, and this is my little podcast all about knitting. Today I'm going to talk to you about a finished object, a work in progress, a couple works in progress actually, and I'm going to draw a prize winner for today. I'll also have some jibber jabber at the end for your viewing pleasure, so grab a snack and your favorite drink and let's get into it. I'll start with works in progress. I am hosting a knit along right now called Project UFO, so I'm working on some projects to finish up before the new year. It began a little while ago and it ends on January 1st. You can find all the details below if you want to join. All you need to do is take a picture of the project that needs to be completed and then another picture of it completed and put it in the same post, and you'll be entered for your chance to win a prize. I started these a while ago. I actually started them quite a while ago actually, and I was knitting these one at a time. It's opal yarn. I've long since lost the ball band, but it's opal yarn. I was knitting it one at a time, and I decided that I wanted to do it two at a time. I also did a bit of ribbing across the top for a little bit. I got bored of that, so then I just started knitting again. This has been put aside because, as you know, I have also made myself this ridiculous idea that I would knit 4 sweaters before Christmas for my girls, and I am on number 2. So I have a finished object, and you might see it right here. All the ends are woven in. It just needs to be blocked. I cast it off last night. Normally I would have recorded yesterday, but I wanted to make sure this was done first. I used the Skaha sweater pattern, and what I did is, instead of adding the basket weave panel in the front, I took that out and I did stripes instead, and I did stripes on the sleeves. The stripes are the same, but they're in opposite colors, so you'll see that they line up there but in opposite colors, and then I just did even amounts of color for the top part, and I love it. I did a size that was 4 inches larger than her bust measurement, so it's got 4 inches of ease. I think it's going to look great on her with her coloring. She has dark skin, so these colors are going to look beautiful on her. I'm very excited. She's coming home on Christmas Eve, actually. She's 24. And as some of you know, I am a foster parent. This girl in particular moved in with us when she was 14 years old, and she's my baby. She's mine. She has no biological parent or adoptive parent in the picture at all. So I get the honor of being her mom. So she's going to be coming home for the holidays. What I'm thinking of doing is making them all sweaters that match, but in their own colors. So this is what I'm working on. And then taking a picture of them all together in their matching sweaters, but that are their colors. So I'm really excited about that. This is finished. I knit it in Barocco Vintage in these 2 lovely colors. I have a couple skeins left, so I'm thinking I might do a hat if I have time that will match the sweater, because I like to match. The color is 5121 and 5125. So those are the colors. This yarn was purchased last year. I was planning on doing this last year, and I just ran out of time, and I just needed to take something off my plate. So this was the thing that got taken off my plate. I'll put it back on my plate. And it looks great. I'm really happy about it. So I started, my next work in progress is another one of these sweaters. I cast this on last night. I cast on for the ribbing. Now this is for one of the young girls. So she's 12, and her measurement is, she has a 24-inch chest. So I'm doing a 28-inch chest. I'm still using my same Skaha sweater pattern. I've just reduced the amount of stitches for her size, and it will still have the 4 inches of ease. So they're all going to have 4 inches of ease. Also, I'll show you what I did on the sleeves as well. I doubled the ribbing for the sleeve. So the sleeve actually will come down to here if she wants, or it can be folded up, and that also looks really cute. So I doubled that length. It's super, super adorable. So I'm going to do the extra long cuff on all of them because they're all growing, except for Helen, who this is for. They're all growing, so this will add the extra length in the sleeves if they need, and also give that extra coverage as well, a little bit, or the extra warmth, should they choose to do that. Something I like about knitting is it's so versatile, and you can change a pattern that you love. You can just tweak it and make it even more your own and give yourself the look that you really want. And I'm really excited about that. So this is done. So the one that I'm knitting, this is for Allie. So this is for Helen, and this one's for Allie. Allie is my biological oldest, so she's 12, and her colors are very much like my colors. So she chose these colors last year, but she's still very, very much into them. So it's this purple, lilac purple, and black, and so I'll be doing the stripes in those. And I'm hoping to have this one done this week. This one took a week and a half, I do believe. Yeah, a week and a half for this one. So I'm hoping that this one will take a week, and then the other two will each take a week. So this is the colors for the second one. And again, this is Barocco Vintage, which is a great blend yarn, especially for kids knits and for young adults who might be throwing this in the washing machine. I'm going to encourage her not to throw it in the washing machine, but who knows, it could happen. It's happened to me. If you watched my episode before where I shrunk something, yeah, it happens. So this is color 5114, and this one's 5145, so black and then the lilac. And they look beautiful together. I'm so excited. So this is going to be my knit for this week. And hopefully I'll have it off the needles. Then it will be ready for Christmas. Super excited. So what am I wearing, you might be asking yourselves. This is the Tucker sweater, and it is from a knit magazine from 2 years ago, I believe. 2 years ago, I went on a big sweater knitting kick, and I knit, I think it was 14 sweaters that year. I want to say 14 that year, and this was one of them. So this is kind of going to be a sweater year-end kick, and that's why I'm getting all these little ones done. But yeah, this sweater was knit in Malabrigo. It was, and it's very nice. It was a very nice knit. These cables were super intuitive, and it's knit bottom up. So these cables are knit from this direction, which it's genius. It's genius how it's done, and I love the fit. I love how it feels. It's very comfortable. It's one of my go-to sweaters, and I'm so glad it's sweater season. So I think that's it for the knitting content for today. We're at around 10 minutes. Last week after I recorded, I got super sick. So I was actually in bed for a couple days because I got the flu. It wasn't the stomach flu. It was just like the fever, all congested, a cough, sore throat, just feeling gross and tired and actually exhausted. I slept a lot. So that ate into some of my knitting time because I was ill, but I'm feeling so much better now. as soon as I started feeling better, I started thinking about Christmas crafts. So I'll show some pictures as I tell you about this. We did some Christmas crafts. I got some crafting stuff from the dollar store and the grocery store and the bulk store, and we did crafts on Sunday. So we made these oranges that are have a lace ribbon tied to them, and then they're stuffed with, I poked holes with a skewer and stuffed the holes with cloves, and they smell so amazing. They're on the tree. They're so pretty, and I love them so much. They were one of my favorite things to create when I was really little. I learned how to make them in kindergarten, so I just love them. And we also made some Christmas wreaths, and I made a Christmas wreath for the front door. I picked up a wood wreath center piece for myself and one for each of the little girls, and they glued, we glued, hot glue gunned. We bought flowers, bells, ribbon, decorations to stick on it. And I got my hot glue gun out and also the wire cutters, and we started chopping stuff up and gluing things on. They looked so good when they were done. I also got a little foam cube, glued some pieces on and stuffed some pieces into there to make a nice little centerpiece for the living room. I haven't done crafts like that in so long. It was so much fun. The girls loved it. We had such a good day together, and we all just enjoyed it so much, spending that time together. It was a blast. Take a minute and post below if you are making any Christmas crafts and what your favorite Christmas craft is, because I've been going Christmas craft crazy. On my last episode, I showed you some candles that I made. Now I've done the oranges and wreaths and centerpiece. I want to see what you guys are making, or hear what you're making. If you tag me on Instagram, then I'll get to see it. And if you post below, I will get to read what you're working on. So let me know what your favorite Christmas craft is, because I am definitely looking for some more Christmas crafts to do with the girls before Christmas happens. It's going to be amazing. Some other things have happened. We got the stucco fixed on the side of our house from our insurance claim, which was awesome. Finally, that's done. Our roof started leaking and our truck broke down. So that was also a little bit of added stress. I have to go pick up the truck later today, and I work tonight, so I have to sleep in there somewhere. It's turned out that it wasn't as big of a thing as I thought it was, because there was just our battery in the truck just shorted out, so we just need a new battery, and they're just gonna check all that stuff out. And our roof leaking, well, that is just... we're going to need a new roof, and we are going to have to put that on in the spring. Somebody came by and they filled the hole, and so it's not leaking anymore, but we have to get a new roof in the spring. So this past year has been a season. I am definitely ready for that season to change and end, because bad things don't last forever. Good things don't last forever either, but I know that this year has been just a stressful fixing the house, money season of our lives. I'm ready for that to be over. I'm ready to just have everything fixed. And it just reminds me that maybe we should have just sold our house 3 years ago and moved. But now we're in it for the long haul. So that's what's new with me and happening for me. I am going to keep this very short today because I do need to go to sleep. If I go to bed now, I get an hour and a half before I have to go pick up kids, and then I can get another hour, and then I have to get up and go to work for my 12-hour night shift. So that's only a couple hours. So I'm making this short and sweet. I hope that's okay with you guys, because I really wanted to get something out for you today, and I really wanted to pack everything in really quickly. And if this isn't how, well, it kind of has been how my podcasts have been recently, but this is not how I plan for it to be going forward. It was just today, just really a little bit rushed, and I do apologize for that. I just really wanted to get something out for your viewing pleasure. It might actually be put up. I post my videos on Thursdays. It might be up a little bit late on Thursday compared to when I normally put it up, because I'm going to edit it tonight, and then I will put it up in the morning after I get home. So it will probably be about an hour and a half after I regular post it. And again, sorry, it should be still up. That should be fine. Okay, so I think that's it for me for today. Really short, really sweet. Got some knitting done. I finished a sweater, working on another one. Oh, I have a prize winner to draw. So I'm going to draw the prize winner for the Skaha sweater cal. That one wrapped up on November 31st. And what it was is started August 1st, went to November 31st, and it was knitting the Skaha sweater, which is one of my designs. I went in and I drew a name today. I locked the thread, and the winner for the Skaha sweater knit along is post number 64, who is La Joya Girl, who is Nancy from Texas. So congratulations, Nancy from Texas. If you get a hold of me, you can either get a hold of me down below or on Instagram, or you can email me, or you could even get a hold of me on Ravelry. I'll try to check that more often in the next couple weeks, just to make sure you get a hold of me. Let me know what your colors are. I saw on your Ravelry page you're preferential to red, but let me know, because I'm going to be sending you 4 skeins of fingering weight yarn in the color of your choosing. So get a hold of me and I will get that together. I will post it on the video before I send it to you. So if it takes a couple weeks for you to get back to me, then it'll take a couple weeks for the rest of the viewers to see what you chose. Well, the color palette you chose. I'm going to choose yarn. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate every single one of you. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit the subscribe and the thumbs up. And I hope you have an amazing day and an amazing week. Until next time.